The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hillel with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll see Los Angeles taking on the Washington Wizards. Taking a look at Washington, this is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in Game 1.
Absolutely critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in Game 1, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I mean, the stakes really couldn't be higher for them. I've always thought that in a series, the next game is always the most important. We'll see if that pressure of that kind of situation affects them positively or negatively. But as you said, a loss here, and they might be done before this series even gets started.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Mr. Perfect, he's in at small forward. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard. Beal with another miss. On defense, Washington, they come off the loss on Friday.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebie. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's Gibson following the basket by Freak. Wall passes to Gortat. Gibson the screen. Kicks to Dudley. Left side, Gibson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Russell passes to Mr. Perfect. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Freak. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the paint, here's Beal. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Kobe. Here's Mr. Perfect. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mr. Perfect's got 8 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Ryan against Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. 5 to shoot. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Gortat's got his first points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Beal can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The shot is good from Mr. Perfect.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's the pick. And Gibson kicks to Gortat. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
For the Wizards, Nene comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Jared Dudley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Bryant. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Russell. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Here's Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Mr. Perfect's got 12 in the game. The Wizards have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Porter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. to the inside. Dallenberg goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wirzard misses.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, rise and center, give it up for your Wizard girls.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You take a look at field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Freak.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. It's rebounded by John Wall.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The pass to Porter. He dishes it to Beal from downtown. And Dallenberg pulls it down.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Wizards trail by 6. Feeds to Porter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams dishes to Beverly. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jumper for 2. Mr. Perfect's got 18 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Wall attacking. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers lead by 8. And a chance now to hear from the Brazilian big man, Nene, about the development of this Wizards team.
We changed it by styling.
With Nene in the mix, that team is indeed capable and talented and can do some very special things.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's in a supporting role, and when he steps up in a big way, he gives them an X factor.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mr. Perfect in at small forward. Julius Randle is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He finished with 27 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. His outing ensured that his team would keep their hot streak going. An important factor indeed, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Wall's shot is off.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Give it up for your Wizard girls.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Mr. Perfect. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Wall falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Hibbert with a screen on Wall. Randall passes to Bryant. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Inside, in transition. Here come the Wizards.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Pass to Randall. Lakers whipping the ball around now. Here's Mr. Perfect. 22 points for him, and that one's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Wall kicks to Dudley. Plenty of space. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gents is checked in. Lakers leading by 9. Outside, Russell. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Russell. To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Mr. Perfect. 25 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Uncovered. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Porter.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in.
No good for Mr. Perfect. And it's a Jensen missing. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Beal. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And stolen by Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Here's Porter. Rebounded by Ajinça. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Kobe, that's for 2. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bryant's got his first points of the game.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little.
And we've reached halftime. And
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact here. Tell us how the depth has shaped.
Get ready for your Wizard girls.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Jared Dudley out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. To the middle, here's Mr. Perfect. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 4 points this quarter. Wizards trail by 14. The feed to Gortat. Puts it up from 15. That's good. Gortat's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
No good for Mr. Perfect. Washington shooting 55% from the floor. We're feeling very confident offensively. Beal dishes the Wall. The Lakers with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The drive by Russell. Got that one quick. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Gortat. 5 to shoot. Off the screen. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
With the second effort, and Russell gets it to go.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Wall against Russell. And stolen by Russell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Randall passes to Mr. Perfect. On the wing, Bryant. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Beal. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise and center. Give it up for your Wizard girls.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Second, John Wall. D'Angelo Russell, 4th.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Anderson comes in for Gortat. And it's Hansbrough in for Taj Gibson.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Beal dishes the Wall. He feeds it to Hansbrough. Wizards passing it around. Wall wide open. And he gets the jumper to drop. Wall's got 7. Lakers leading by 12. Bryant passes to Mr. Perfect. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Beal's shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Ajinça the pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mr. Perfect's got 35 in the game. Bryant against Beal. To the paint, Hansbrough. And it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Bryant's running. Count the buckets. Bryant's got his 2nd basket of the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't... Oh! That happens.
Yeah. You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Wall against Russell. There's Beal with the three. No good.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Again, Los Angeles.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
40 seconds left in the third. That's good. Anderson's got his first basket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Mr. Perfect. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. 41 points for Freak.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Wall attacking. Good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 assists.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And even 3-on-3 break. And Dudley kicks to Beal. Lots of room.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And as we end the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So for the Lakers right now, Mr. Perfect, he's in at 3. Patrick Beverley out there with Williams. Then it's Dallenberg, and it's Bass in at the 4 spot. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Lakers leading by 14. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Beverley. The dish to Bass. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Nene. No good for Mr. Perfect. Well, the Wirzard shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Nene, the screen. And Wall. Here we go now. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Porter dishes to Beal. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Williams kicks to Beverley. Passes to Mr. Perfect. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Rebound the Lakers. Beverley the pass to Mr. Perfect. But they get it back. Bass dishes to Beverley. Bass with a screen for Beverley. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Beal. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Dallenberg. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Timeout is charged to Washington.
Start it.
Gortat's checked in for Jarnell Stokes. And the Lakers also making a change. Randall's checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside for Beal. Drops in the tray.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
Beverley, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Shoots a 3. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes to Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 16 points here for Beal.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He kicks to Randall. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And Washington making a change here. Dudley's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Wirzard kicks to Dudley. Nene with the screen on Beverly. The pass to Wirzard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 10. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Both free throws good from Randall. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wall dishes to Dudley. Here's Wirzard. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Beverly the pass to Randall. Lakers passing it around. Here's Mr. Perfect on the money with the shot from the left block. Mr. Perfect's got 43 points.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Here's Nene. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bass has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. No good for Mr. Perfect. Wizards trail by 14. Outside, Wall kicks it to Beal. Wirzard with a screen on Williams. Over in the corner, Dudley. It's rebounded by Bass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Williams passes to Mr. Perfect. The 3, 6 to shoot. The shot will not go. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Wall. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Wizards. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Kobe comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Hibbert kicks to Bryant. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Dudley dishes the Wall. Here's Wirzard. Rebounded by Mr. Perfect.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
That's good. And it's 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Feeds it to Wirzard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 11 points for Marcin Wirzard.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Los Angeles.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Mr. Perfect. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Russell passes to Mr. Perfect. Hibbert with the screen. Here's Mr. Perfect. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Russell. Wall with the steal. And Dudley kicks to Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
To the middle. The shot's good from Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got 45 points.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Count that one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can cap...
Oh, yeah. Good win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA